Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out with me for another video. Today I'm sharing my favorite recent IKEA purchases that I've made over probably the last year or so. If you're a regular to my channel, you know I am a long-time fan of IKEA. There are so many things to love about IKEA, from affordability, stylish designs, and immediate availability of their products. That's one thing I love. There's no waiting weeks or months for delivery of the items you want to purchase. But there's also a few things and purchases that I don't like, and I'll be sharing those in this video as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoy me sharing all my new IKEA pieces I have picked up since we've been living in our tiny home. Let's get started with a quick look through everything that I picked up in one of my recent IKEA trips, and then I'll take you through my home and show you my favorite pieces that I've picked up over the past 12 months. The IKEA Variera turntable, or Lazy Susan, Tina Turner, whatever you want to call it, is surprisingly solid. It is so nice to use. It's got such a smooth spinning rotation, and it doesn't wobble even when it's fully loaded. Compared to the Kmart version, which is the plastic one up there, oh, it just feels flimsy and jerky. Variera just works. Mwah, chef's kiss. It's one of those small upgrades that makes such a big difference. The IKEA Variera, it spins like a dream. It's smooth, it's sturdy, it's so effortless. The Kmart one, it feels like it's literally fighting for its life every time you turn it. It is clunky, it is stiff. Honestly, the extra few dollars for the IKEA Variera turntable are so worth it. Plus, the material that they're made out of is really high quality. It's like a metal, maybe like an enamel, like a coated metal, but they are so good, and the rotation, oh, can't get over it. It is just so good to use. User satisfaction, 10 out of 10. These Hosler bookends are minimal and sturdy with a powder-coated finish that matches most shelving. They are minimal and very stylish. You can use them obviously to hold up your books. As they are metal, you can also use them as little magnetic notice boards. I also use mine in my clothes drawers to hold up my Marie Kondo style folded clothes. The Borgeby coffee table is a beautiful example of Scandinavian design. Clean, functional, minimal, effortlessly light, it is a beautiful piece. Its round shape and soft birch veneer bring a natural warmth to the space, while the shelf underneath keeps clutter out of sight. If you have a modular L shape or a chaise longue sofa setup like I do, having that round coffee table really fits in that space of the sofa, and it doesn't get in the way, but it makes the most of the space that you've got if you have a small space like mine.
Together.
Veining, or the timber, it's much darker than the ones in the shop. Much darker than the ones on display.
'Cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe
The Burvik side table is peak Scandi simplicity. It is lightweight, minimal, and designed to move with you. The soft white finish and curved handle make it feel more like a design object than just a piece of furniture. It is functional, flexible, and it is effortlessly cool. Nalbecka is a compact two-tier organizer made from powder-coated metal and wood. The contrast between the matte black frame and the warm acacia shelves gives it a stylish Scandinavian feel. It's sturdy, minimal, and fits beautifully into small spaces without feeling bulky. I love mine being right by my cooktop. It has not gotten in the way, and I haven't found, despite my fears, that it gets splattered with anything from cooking. It's super easy just to give it a quick wipe down, and having all of my spices so easily accessible has made me use them a lot more when I am cooking on a daily basis. The Lisabo desk is made from ash veneer with solid wood legs, giving it a natural handcrafted look. The surface is smooth and spacious, and the design is minimal but warm. It's one of those pieces that I think feels more expensive than it is. One thing I really appreciate about the Lisabo desk is the drawer design. Unlike a lot of IKEA drawers that only open partway, making it so hard and frustrating to reach things in the back and to actually utilize the drawer and the full amount of drawer space, these drawers pull out almost fully. It is such a small detail, but it makes such a big difference when you're working in a small space and you need every square centimeter to count. They have a super smooth glide too, which I am very, very happy about.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within. This heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for collision and denial. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive.
Love this desk. I think it is great quality. I think it looks beautiful. Very happy and highly recommend the Lisabo desk and the Lisabo range. Purchased this hoping that it would sit in here.
Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, you're down.
You've got to jam it in so it kind of pushes out, and you will misshape one of these plastic trays. But I mean, I think it's what? How much is it? Like $17 for one of these. So it's not going to break the bank if you slightly misshape one of the pieces. The other thing I love about this mobile drawer unit is that it just gives you that little bit of extra workspace. When you have such a small desk, it's great just to have a place where you can put your planner or a cup of tea or anything to just clear off your desk surface. So you've got all the full use of your desk, and then you can have your little bits and pieces still at arm's reach, but just out of the way and freeing up your desk surface. So I love this. This is another use of the Vesken shelving units, same as the one I used to put my monitor on behind my desk. They come in a set of 4 tiers, but you can add extras if you buy multiple packs. This makes a nice little shelving unit for books. The Billy bookcases are really on trend now for all those book girlies on BookTok and Bookstagram and BookTube, but they are quite expensive and they're big and bulky and very heavy, so this is a great cheap alternative, and it looks cute, and I think it does the job just as well as the more expensive IKEA Billy bookshelf does. Now it looks a little awkward being spaced like this, but this is eventually going to be moved into my bedroom so we can make a little dining nook here with a little round table. The round tulip table at IKEA is just a little bit too big for the space, so I'm just waiting on the replica furniture version to go on sale so I can pick that up for the little dining nook space. Unfortunately, these chairs have been discontinued. I did have 2, but I left one outside with our outside dining setting, which I thought would be fine because They look like they're made for indoor-outdoor use, but it got rained on and it went completely moldy and I was not able to get rid of that mold. I sprayed it with the strongest outdoor cleaning mold remover. It just would not get rid of the mold. So if they were not discontinued, I wouldn't recommend them for outdoor use, but I would recommend them for indoor use.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't.
Why this dodgy plastic? Why this dodgy tape? It's like IKEA is either Fort Knox to get into or dollar store tape.
Maybe you taste different. Hold up, hold up.
It looked like it fell off the back of a truck. Come on, IKEA, please.
Hold up, hold up.
Okay guys, we're going to speed through the build of this particular unit. I can't remember the name of it, but it is the metal cabinet. Overall, I do like it, but it was a pain in the butt to build. It took over an hour. It was really frustrating. The runners didn't stay in place. It didn't kind of click together nicely like some other IKEA pieces do. It wasn't really screwed together. So it was really frustrating to build this piece. Overall, I do like it. I do think it's quality material that it's made out of. It's a nice finished metal. The handles that they supplied with, though, they are so cheap and tacky looking. You'll see in the next shot that I replaced it with some Kmart handles that I already had, and I'll need to find some more of those to finish it off. But yeah, it's got its pros and cons, which I will chat a little bit about now.
All that greatness in all of your adventures. You're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you.
I love this. I had these two little handles that I have picked up from Kmart, which I almost got rid of. I almost gave them to the charity store because they didn't fit my initial project that I wanted to use them for. I'm glad I hung on to them, but now I think they've been discontinued. So I'm gonna have to do a little hunt around Kmart to try and find them. I did see some similar ones with the right size spacing of the screw holes on Amazon. The worst thing about this unit is these handles that they come with. They're just so ugly. Like, come on, who wants to have this? It literally looks like a IKEA Allen key. Put something cuter like this. So I just need to find another 4 of these. Fingers crossed. One thing I don't like is how noisy they are to operate. And also sometimes you pull out this and the whole thing comes sliding. They do have little tabs that you can push down to stop them coming out and coming out all the way, but in my opinion, one of the most annoying things about IKEA drawers typically is they only come out such a small amount of the full drawer length. So I kind of like having the ability to have it come out all this way.
Stepping on toes with these humble and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble and everlasting ego.
The Sokerbit boxes are my new favorite organization range from IKEA. I've always seen them, but I've never picked them up and I don't know why. They are amazing. They are made from a sturdy plastic with a matte finish and a subtle texture. The ones with lids stack really neatly and the open ones are great for grab and go storage. They are simple, they are functional, and they blend into any space without drawing attention. They are really versatile. There's a range with a whole bunch of sizes, so you can mix and match and you will find something to suit the storage or organization area that you are looking for. I am using mine in a camping gear organization and storage makeover that I'm in the middle of completing. The thing that I really like about these, besides the fact that they are sturdy and they've got a lid, the lid actually snaps on and it locks in place. I've previously used the cheaper see-through ones, the Sambler range, I believe, and the lids just knock off easily. So these ones with the snap-on lid function, it is just a big plus. So they just click on, and it's not like those traditional ones where you've got those big bulky clips that go on the ends that often break. Yeah, 100% love these, and we'll probably be using them in other organizational areas throughout the house and the garage. The Kolbjorn series is technically for indoors or outdoors, but we are using these inside. I do have one of the largest size cabinets outside, which I use to store all of the outdoor lanterns, outdoor cushions, our tents, outdoor camping chairs, and just bits and pieces. The powder-coated steel has a slightly textured finish and a soft beige tone that blends easily with any decor. The shelving unit is open and airy, while the cabinets offer enclosed storage with a clean, utilitarian look. They're rust-resistant, super easy to wipe down. These are probably one of my all-time favorite IKEA purchases. I love these. I now have the entire range. I've got the large cabinet, I've got 4 of the smaller cabinets, and I have now the shelving unit. So I obviously love them because I've purchased all of them, and I've purchased multiple of the small size cabinet. They're a breeze to put together. They're literally one of the easiest things. You do have to just be mindful of one stage in the building process. If you muck it up, you do have to take apart quite a considerable amount of your build. I did it once, so here I am just double checking, triple checking, just to make sure that it is perfectly put together the right way. It's just to do with where those little holes are at the front of the cabinet, you can see there, because that is where the little stopper for the door goes in, and I put it on once back to front, so I had to unbuild 3/4 of my build, very sadly. So just pay attention. Like anything in IKEA, as long as you pay attention, check it once, check it twice, check it 3 times to be on the safe side, and you will have no trouble at all with these. It's a super simple build.
And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. Something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes.
Now I can't really show you too much of this because it is a work in progress, and it's going to be for probably one of the upcoming videos, but this houses all of our outdoor gear, camping supplies, anything that you need for the outdoors. So beach stuff, camping stuff, outdoor equipment, all in here. And I love these. These are excellent quality, hold a ton of stuff, very versatile, look great indoor, outdoors. They're not completely weatherproof. They're also not completely like pest proof if you put them outside. So geckos got into ours outside, which honestly doesn't really bother me. It's only outdoor gear, so it's not a big deal. But if you have any issues with like mice or anything like that that can destroy your stuff, probably not the best idea. But really love these, and they look great inside as well as outside. And they are metal, so you can double the storage with any magnetic accessories that you have. Love these. Very affordable camping storage. Super sturdy, flexible, modular. My only concern is that if it's not high, it's a waste of space. So see, I've just got this. It's just a waste of space. So if it's stuff that's high, okay. Yep, good. Anything that's too big though just doesn't fit nicely, so that's also a consideration. But I mean, very good, but just like a waste of space. But if it was anything, like if there was another shelf here, you wouldn't be able to easily grab it out. So I don't know, pros and cons.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car.
These cabinets are part of IKEA's Besta series, known for its clean lines and modular design. The glass doors add a touch of elegance while letting you display your favourite pieces without the dust. They're super versatile, you can mount them, stack them or keep them freestanding. You can also mix and match from their huge range of door and drawer fronts, and the combinations are endless.
Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing.
IKEA, King, whatever, discontinued in the small size, still available in the big size. 110% recommend. Very, very good quality. Have lasted for years. Freddie, can you do that some other time, please? Besta, moderate quality. It's already got a big chip in it somehow. I don't know how it gets it there, but you know. I love the versatility of it though. The modular design, I love how you can mix and match. The annoying thing is it's almost impossible to get the doors and the drawers lining up perfectly. See how it kind of sits out a little bit? Or if you've got multiple doors, just getting them to line up exactly perfectly, you will lose your mind trying to do it. I'll show you over here. You can see kind of this one here sort of sits out. And see here? It's not exactly lined up. I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but in real life, just how they don't exactly line up, it's annoying. But I mean, overall, they do look nice. And they hold a ton of stuff, and they're very practical.
Beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes.
It's overflow, giving you loads of extra kitchen storage or general storage when you don't have a load of space.
When I'm in this town, look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try.
It holds a lot of stuff, and the great thing is it's closed in, so there's no dust and you can't see it. But what you do want to see,
Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
So here is a quick heads up if you're thinking about the new IKEA Runnen decking tiles. Honestly, they've been a huge disappointment for me. The stain has worn off in so many places and many of the tiles have already split even though they've only been through like less than 1 season. What's frustrating is that the previous version of the Runnen, which I've used in 2 decking makeovers previously, was great. We had them in the same harsh Queensland climate, full sun, rain, you name it, and they held up beautifully across the years. The new ones, they just don't compare. It feels like a serious drop in quality, and for the price, I spent hundreds, like probably close to $1,000 on this decking for the outdoor area. Really not worth it. As you can see, the quality has just been such a huge disappointment, such a letdown. I made a whole video on the outdoor patio decking makeover. I'll link that video in the cards if you're interested in seeing how it looks. If the tiles were the same quality as the previous batch or the style that they had previously, I don't know, they changed the wood, they changed the stain. I'm not sure what they did, but they just completely stuffed it up. They took a great quality product which lasted, it was affordable, and just ruined it. I'm so disappointed, but I have actually sanded and stained the majority of these tiles trying to fix them and trying to make them weatherproof. So I doubt I could just pull them up and take them back to IKEA, but I would just steer clear from these. They are terrible. Okay, now that I've had my rant and it's out of my system, I'm going to say one good thing about IKEA. They have a buyback program, at least in Australia. You can take your old used IKEA furniture in any condition. They've got like 3 levels of condition: good, used, and beat up, pretty much. And they will give you money back for it and buy it back off you, which is great. I usually just take what I make and spend it back at IKEA anyway, so it's win-win for them. It's not furniture that is just going into landfill, it is going back. They sell it in their as-is section, so that is one good thing that I would like to end this video on, a positive note for IKEA. So guys, that about wraps it up for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I will link my IKEA playlist if you want to hang out and watch a few more videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend wherever you are watching from in the world. Happy shopping at IKEA. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.